Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there is doing well and staying back once again with some more Guilty Gear Strive ranked matches. As I try to climb up the floors here and suck a little bit less each and every day in Strive land. It looks like my first opponent is going to be a Happy Chaos player, so this might get worse before it gets better. We'll do what we can though. Alright, they ended up on the other side of it. That wake up throw, should have expected it. Alright, gotta get him off me here. Oh, try to confirm off that. A little bit too far away. That was a weird interaction. Alright, go Kabari. They do get hit there. I should. Why didn't I do Tatami? Why did I just not do Tatami? Alright, they're gonna get a good carry off this. Alright, we fall with the heavy. Won't lie, I tried to shoot there and didn't get it. But it probably wouldn't have worked anyway. I halfway expected them to space themselves out and do a gun. So I tried to follow it up with a gun of my own. Alright, let's get behind them. Well, I fooled myself and them. Has he always had that move where he can get behind me? Not one I'm familiar with. Oh, I just tried to jump and block there. Alright, I have a gun too, bud. Yours is definitely better, though. Alright, they're gonna get the wall break. I was hoping that they would still get hit considering that was already mid-swing. Alright, we trade there. I thought I was blocking the correct direction, but alas, I was not. Alright, well, first game goes to the Happy Chaos player. Let's see if we can clean things up here in the next one. And, knot things up. How about it? Remember to round start slash. Alright, I gotta keep them out track of their shots. I think it'll be a whiff there. And I flub another Kavari input. Interrupt that if we can. Alright, they're going for the headbutt a lot, so I need to watch cross up Yoshanson. A little bit too far away for Bari to work. Of course they whip there. Whoa, that was a weird interaction. Alright, we're gonna go for the low here. Oh, I flipped to Tommy and got a kick, and it just happened to work out there. I'll take it. Alright, slash. Alright, we backstep. Managed to get the hit there. I did not get Kabari again. Alright, we're gonna go for a cross up Yoshanson. Alright, I thought I could take my turn back there. Could not. Got hit for it. Alright, he expected me to shoot. Whoa, that was a hell of a weird interaction. Up with the gun. I've been doing that a lot. Like jumping forward and getting the blue RC. And it looks weird every time he does it. There we go, we get 6P there. I unfortunately did not get my Yoshanson, as in I did not do Yoshanson input correctly. Don't know what it is, double core circles when I try to do them fast just get me hit. Alright, I'm just standing still here. Happy Chaos is fucked up, man. I don't know what to say. Like, a lot of the stuff just looks weird. Alright, well I tried to confirm that slash into 2H, but I guess there's a little bit of a gap there, so he was able to squeeze in a button. Alright, well, was that 3 already? It just felt like 3. Alright, so let's see if we can get a win on the board here. if they choose to run back the third game. And they did not. Okay, well, I'll be back when I find my next opponent in that case. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here. Go up against another Unika player, or Unika. I can't say names. You would think I'd be able to know how to say it by now with how much I've seen of her. But alright, let's see if we can get a win on the board here. I think I recognize that name. I think I've fought this person before. But my memory's not that great, so maybe I haven't. And we're gonna mess up another input. Surprise, surprise. I should have jumped that. I'm too far away, aren't I? Yep, I should do gun. I'm surprised I didn't get defeated there. Alright, do Tommy Matt. They're being very patient. Alright, go for Yo Johnson. Why'd I DP there? Or not DP, excuse me. Baiken doesn't have a DP. Why'd I parry there is what I'm trying to say. Well, we had a decent enough start. I just messed it all up. And that slide, again, I'll say it every time, probably every time I fight her. The slide, it goes way further than I expect every time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted that. Alright, we go Tommy Matt. Match catches the top of their jump. Catch him with Yo Johnson here. Alright. I want you to jump, please. Alright, we do manage to get over that. I avoided the slide once in my life. I'm gonna jump at medium. I did that a little bit too fast and just stayed on the ground. Alright. Cross up with Johnson. We'll go low here. I thought it was a little bit closer if I'm being just completely honest. I'm knocking him out of the air there. Right, no DP. Thankfully, that person hasn't really DP'd a lot. Alright, we parried the right way. DP? No. Well, I think they tried to. I'm too far away, aren't I? Oh no, that connected. Okay. And we space out the medium slash. I managed to catch him there. And we managed to win the first game after throwing the first. Win the first game after throwing the first set. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. Ignore half the shit that I say. I flub words more than anyone ever should. You would not know English is my first language and only one. Alright, get behind him here. Yep, that's grappling hook does not beat gun, unfortunately. Alright, thankfully they missed that. Probably shouldn't have, honestly. Alright, take their charge. I wanted to shoot him, but unfortunately I just didn't get the input. Oh, I thought I blocked low. Thought I blocked low again. Alright, let's get him off me here. That's not gonna work, is it? Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought maybe the active frames, or where I already done it before while they were mid-shot, they would still get hit despite canceling. But unfortunately, that is not how that worked. Alright, I'll take that. I tried to kick it to Tommy Matt. Let's check him here for a couple jabs. Alright, they charged their gun there. I think they dropped the combo. I thought I could jump out of the way where they dropped it, but unfortunately, that's not how this works. I can go low here. I panicked and didn't know what to do, if I'm being completely honest. Unfortunately, my burst didn't come back, so we're going to drop the second game here, and they're going to tie things up at 1 apiece. I am playing like shit, and they are not. All right, well, let's see if I can win the set still. How about it?
I know I can.
There's still some hope for me, isn't there?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
God, I want to say it every time, but I say it too much. All right, they whiff that time. All right, get behind Leo Johnson there. Okay, let's see how many things I can mess up here. I unfortunately did not get my gun yet again. That is definitely a me problem. All right, parry. Nope, super. I thought they were gonna do like the sky hit. Well, they did, but I still got hit by it. Just space attack the best we can. That was a weird one. They probably should have won that interaction. They definitely did try to do the overhead thing, and I did 2H, but maybe that was just I don't know. Maybe they're still technically on the ground. It's coming. Oh, I tried to do gun, but it was a little bit too close to the ground. I end up behind him here. Alright, managed to get the hit here. I messed up yet another bar input. I need the hit here. Let's go for the super just to get the wall break if I didn't mess this up. Maybe they might be dead here, maybe. Alright, they are. You never really tell. I kind of underestimate Baiken's damage sometimes. But I think is that 2-1? Again, I can't count worth of shit. Alright, it is 2-1. Well, good games to that opponent, and I will be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, and it looks like it's the exact same person we fought a moment ago. So let's see if we can continue to keep our wins up, but they might be privy to how I play now, so that could also be very bad. Please don't mess up to Tommy. Okay. My block strings suck. I need to really bear that up. Alright, they do press there. I really just let them charge in my face and do that. Alright, I'll take that. Ah, I was right that time. Alright, hopefully that bounce is high enough for this to kill. It is. Okay. Alright, we land the super and managed to get the round there. I'm gonna do round start slash this time. The backdash, good call. Yeah, that was a good call as well. A little bit too far for that parry to have any sort of hope of doing anything. Thanks, Tommy Matt. Alright, catch him with the Yoshansen cross up. God, my dash is terrible. I tried to run up there. He did not do a good job of it. I tried to do Tabari. Try to do medium. Looks it is plus here, and all I've done is tethered them to me, so this could be bad for me as well. Alright, there's enough of a gap there for that to not work. I will shoot. I've gotten so preemptive fighting this character that I just presume that when they're full screen, the red charge beam is coming. Alright. I went too far. Surprise, surprise. Messed up my own Oki. We do have our super meter. I did just jump and do nothing. Alright, we're still gonna be alive here. I tried to shoot, unfortunately did not get the double quarter circle. I mean, wouldn't have hit anyway, but I did try it though. I managed to get the hit, a little bit too far away for the Oshansen to land. Wow, that the hitbox on that will continue perpetually always. Nope, I tried to wake up grab and paid for it. Johnson. Unfortunately, we're kind of acting awkward distance away. All right, super for the wall break and the Oki. I presume I'm going to get it from not too far. Nope, too far. Well, I still had my Oki. I just didn't do it because I'm an idiot. Right, go for the low there, as I always do. I went for the falling heavy. All right. Catch him on the whiff there. Alright, did you burst it? Alright, gotta watch out for that slide. That's what kills me the most. Being able to convert from that far away is batshit insane to me, and it never will not be. That is crazy. Alright, well, they tied things up at 1 apiece. Let's see if we can still bring the set home here. If I can ever get into the rematch screen, that is the real question. Oh wait, but that's just the first game? What are we? Sets are melding together. I thought we'd already played one of this new one. Oh, I unfortunately didn't get my parry there. It should have worked. I felt like it should have worked. I want my parry to work every time. Alright, parry that. Alright, I kind of felt like in my bones that the reversal's coming my way. Alright, we're gonna burst here. That was a good call. I tried to just empty jump. I think I got chipped out there. Oh, I tried to go low, but that, don't know why that move, like, hits low and high. But I just tried to do 2H and still got tagged. Oh, I didn't mean to dust there. I tried to grab. Sorry, I was trying to think and play at the same time, which is not easy for me to do. Thinking is just not easy for me to do, honestly. Oh, that was a fast two games. I didn't realize that. I'm getting really bad at keeping track of what the hell's happening around me, aren't I?
I'm still missing something.
All right, well they're up 2-0 here, but technically if I win this last game here, that would still keep me ahead in our little set here from where I keep running into this person. Why is it taking so long to get into the rematch screen though? All right, here we are. I had all heart and offense. Not much else. Are we gonna get the rematch though? We do. Okay. Let's try to clean this up. Come around, starts Tommy. And get over on the other side of him here. Catch with Kabari. Alright, let's try some real backdash after that. Alright, they're going for that slide a lot now. I love the input. Alright, go figure. Alright, we got some meter to burn. Probably shouldn't have did that, but to hell with it. Probably could have saved it for something more useful, but that's what I used it on, was a full screen gun that didn't connect. Alright. Alright, catch him with the cross up of Johnson. Well, I didn't have time to get up off the ground there. Alright, we'll burst there. Catch with the Johnson. I wish I would have got the gun. That would have been the right call. I thought I jumped it, but I guess not. Alright, I think I got a little bit chipped out there, unfortunately. Right back up. Catch him with Theo Johnson. Go low here. Try the kick into Tommy. All right, we get out of the corner. Get shot though. I did one at Hamari, not 2H. I'm gonna get a shot. The overhead, they do block it. Oh, I shouldn't call it overhead. All right, they got. Wow, they were able to whip 6P and still grab. That's insane. I tried to run up grab, and I got dust instead, somehow, even though I was still holding forward. That is very, 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 very unfortunate. And because of that, they're going to win the set here, 3-0 over me. Surprise, surprise. But a good game set, opponent. I do believe I'm going to end the video here, though. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.